Sneak me more. Pull out the TAC 15.
Mine's fucking better than yours. Kill yourself, dude.
Hey, what's up YouTube family? Be Righteous back again from Identity. Today I'm going to show you a rifle build, which is my favorite archetype of weapon, so I put a lot of thought into this. If you enjoy my content and are interested in builds from DPS all the way to skill, then please drop a like and hit that subscribe button. So, I have a proposition for all of you. Recently I started a clan called Identity. I'm looking for players of many types. Some who I can run the upcoming raid with, and others that'll have my back in the DZ and conflict. Also just to collaborate over build ideas and chill. Identity is a loyal group of individuals with a strategic mindset. This is a PC exclusive clan, and if you want to join, just apply to the clan called Identity with 2 eyes. Really hope to see you soon. Precision, accuracy, and composure are what is required for the urban legend. I call it legend because it's nothing short of that. This is no ordinary rifle build. Like my previous builds, it comes with a synergistic playstyle in which many talents come together to form a beautiful relationship. It's classed as a rifle build, but doesn't lock you into that role either. It's versatile so that if a situation becomes tough, you can adapt. The purpose of this build is to gain an advantage on your opponent by causing massive damage from range. With the rifle, exclusive talent that comes on this urban allows for your magazine capacity to possibly be doubled, with those extra rounds dealing even more damage. Even if you don't want to play at a distance, the recent change to crit range being removed allows for close quarter combat as well. This is a high skill gap game style, and it's not for everyone. But the advantage to having it being a high skill gap is that the outcome of success is so satisfying. So let me show you what this build looks like. So like I said, this is no ordinary rifle build. I say that mainly because of one talent. And this talent is exclusively for rifles, and I'm a big fan of it. I don't really see many people utilizing it. It's called Boomerang. Critical hits have 50% chance to return the bullet to the magazine. If a bullet is returned to the magazine, the next shot has 50% increased damage. I have this with Allegro and Stop, Drop, and Roll. Now the reason why it's so good is because this is a rifle crit build. I have 51.5% critical hit chance on this rifle, so that means that half the bullets that I fire out of this are going to be crits, which means that every one of those crits are going to return to the magazine and do more damage. So you're going to be constantly doing more damage over and over again, plus your magazine capacity is going to be doubled. The versatility of this build also comes with the fact that I have the Eagle Bearer as my secondary, and usually people who have rifle builds focus on headshot damage. Well, I decided to focus on crit more, because with the specialization that I use, sharpshooter, you're going to get the headshot damage regardless. So the headshot damage is just a bonus, and if you focus on other things, then you'll have the best of both worlds. And the Eagle Bearer's holster talent, while you're firing protected fire, you gain 10% bonus armor, so that helps with the rifle. And for the pistol, I just use it for a protected reload, which gives you more armor. On the Arali mask, I have concussion, and I rolled 10.5% critical hit chance. That's the most I've seen on a mask. Comment down below to let me know if you've seen more than that, but yeah, that's the most I've seen. I have concussion on it. Headshots grant 15% headshot damage for 2 seconds with rifles, which is very good. This is the best in slot for headshots. Chest piece. Somebody actually dropped this for me. Perfect vigilance. Gain 30% weapon damage, and taking damage disables this buff for 4 seconds. But you being at a distance, you're always going to be the one. Most likely, you're always going to be the one dealing the damage first. So you could surprise the enemy and just stack this damage on top of that 15% damage I have on the chest piece. So I really like this talent for rifles and sniper builds. I ended up using the Fenris Group holster to complement my secondary Eagle Bear for the assault rifle damage, and I put precise on it to add more headshot damage. 15% critical hit chance to stack more crit on this build. This Gila backpack I use for a lot of my builds. I mean, it's just good for armor and health, because all over the build I don't have that much armor, so this is where I get the bulk of it. I could use Spark, but I have a Spark backpack, but it's going to bring my armor down a little bit. That's not really where I want to go with this. I don't want it to be straight DPS. I want it to be more balanced so that I can have some survivability as well. For the gloves, of course, I went with these Alp Summit climbing gloves. 11% rifle damage. I'm going to roll a 12%. I have a 12% roll somewhere. I'm going to roll that on here. I just haven't yet. This is where you get the most weapon damage with these gloves, man. I wouldn't use any other gloves, honestly. Okay, these knee pads have to be probably one of my favorite knee pads. It's called Fox's Prayer. I would always use these knee pads on all my rifle builds. Whenever I would use a rifle, I would use Overlord armaments. But the thing is, they would never roll with an active talent. I don't think they do roll an active talent. That's the beauty of named items. Just like Zero F's Badger Tough chest piece doesn't roll with any talents, but just because it's named, they put Unbreakable on it. So just like these, they added perfectly entrenched, and normally you cannot get entrenched on this. So that's why these knee pads are amazing, and it gives you 15% of your armor back instead of 10. So yeah, this is best in slot for the knee pads for this build. When you're in cover and you hit those headshots, you get that armor back. It's great, man. I just love this. And because this is sharpshooter, you get 2 free mod slots for the defender drone, and I just use this for a little bit more survivability. 80% duration, 80% skill haste, and I just can't put anything right here, so it gives me a 45-second cooldown and a 72-second duration, which is pretty cool. And just chem launcher for the survivability. Even though you want to be balanced in this build, you still want to be the aggressor, because your survivability when it comes to your skills isn't really that good because you don't have that much skill power. So you dealing all those crits and getting your armor back, it's kind of like it's kind of like a Berserk clutch build, but the rifle version, but a lot harder, because you need to hit your shots in order to get your armor back. As long as you're critting, you're doing more damage over and over again, back to back to back. And I'm sure, as you saw in the gameplay footage, like how much damage I was dealing to these people, man. But like I said before, this is one of my favorite type of ways to play. The Urban MDR is my favorite rifle. If they come out with an exotic version of the Urban MDR, I would be so hyped. But I'm not gonna get my hopes too high. We'll see what the next raid has to offer. This build is really good. I hope you decide to run it, because this can possibly do a lot more damage than other rifle builds just from this one talent, Boomerang. I mean, crit hits already do more damage as it is. So with this, once you crit, it's going to bring the bullet back to your magazine and cause 50% more damage on top of that crit. I mean, that's amazing. So let me know what you think about the build down in the comments below, and hopefully you guys come and join the clan that I started. Like I said in the beginning of the video, I'm looking for people that I could run a raid with, some people that I could play in the DZ and conflict with, and just make some new friends. I'll see you in the next video, and the next build video I got coming up is a really special one. It's a unique video. You're not gonna expect what it is at all, so stay tuned for that. And that's it for this one. Be right out.